Audio Jungle.
The key, as I've talked about in the other ones, is how do I give back to the community? How do I get involved? And service is part of my life. And this was the option that I felt like met best with what I was trying to accomplish and where my skills are. Now, long term, we're going to find out, if financially this was a smart move, because it is a huge investment with not a lot of payoff at this point.
Yeah, so talk about that a little bit, because that's one of those realities that, everywhere you look when you think about this business, you're seeing signals that like you're going to get into this and you're just going to make money. Like it's going to be easy. You're going to make tons of money. You're here, you've done it. You're in the early days of it. How's it going?
Yeah, we're losing money every day. That's pretty normal, I think. And, staffing, we have, oh gosh, probably over 300 people that approach me trying to get a job, and I can't hire. I've had to get rid of staff, not because there's anything wrong with them, but because we can't afford them. So I'm basically here a lot. I'm down to one staff member that works about 2 hours a day, and then I'm covering everything else I can all the time, whether that's through the cameras or physically being here. That's the one cost I can control is labor. The other costs like taxes, energy, the building mortgage, the loan. I had to take a loan for some of this stuff for the build out. So all those things I can't control. The only variable cost I can control is labor. So I'm working as hard as I possibly can.
What do you think, man? Like that's the terrifying part of it, right? Because you get to this point and you're all in on this thing.
Yeah.
Everything you got, it's right here in front of you. And you get to this moment where you're like, okay, great. I'm open. I've got customers. It's going. I'm still losing money. How do you find the kind of strength and grit to stay that course and not be like, oh my gosh, I gotta sell. I gotta get out.
Yeah, that's a great question, Matt. When I went to the academy, I went to the Air Force Academy. A lot of people, I'm going to use that as an analogy and you'll get it. A lot of people that went there and they get old like I am, they become old people like me. They forget how tough it was, right? I don't forget. I remember every day at the academy being like, man, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know if I want to be here. This is really hard. Man, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Every day was like that. I'm not smart enough. I'm not strong enough, all the things. What that taught me was at the end of the day, you're going to give it everything you got. You're going to be tired and you're going to lay your head down at bed and go to sleep and get up the next day and do it again. Now, why do I do that? I don't know, but I do the same thing with the laundromat. It's lessons in leadership. Nobody's going to be there to greet you or tell you you're doing a great job, but it's been this way for a while. If we go back to the demolition, where was I on Thanksgiving? I was demoing this building by hand in a trash bin. I mean, who does that on Thanksgiving? Maybe there's something wrong with me, but I don't have any other where it's to go. I don't have another option. I'm putting everything I got, and I may fail, but I'm going to die trying, right? Like I'm going to give it everything I have and just go for it. And I guess that grit just comes from life experiences and growing up and doing everything you can.